Welcome to Sunshine Cathedral's Queer God Squad. It's Friday, March 27th, 2026. I am Bishop Darrell Watkins, the Senior Minister of the Sunshine Cathedral. With me today are the Reverend Dr. Ann Atwell and Reverend Kevin Tisdall. We are the Queer God Squad. Visit sunshinecathedral.org to learn more about us. Queer God Squad was created by Hotspots Happening Out to support our mission to explore the value of faith in the LGBTQ community. There's no streaming TV show like this in the entire world.
In 2026, we are celebrating the 41st anniversary of Hotspots magazine, with Queer News Tonight sharing over 11,000 stories and 11 million views so far. We are the largest nonprofit LGBTQ media organization in America, and we encourage you to support our mission to inform, entertain, and educate our community and allies.
This is the Sunshine Cathedral Perspective. Writer of Sarah McBride's profile wins GLAAD Award. Christopher Wiggins, the politics and news editor for The Advocate, has been honored with the 2026 GLAAD Media Award for Outstanding Online or Print Journalism Article. The award recognizes his comprehensive profile of Delaware Congresswoman Sarah McBride, the first openly transgender person elected to the U.S. Congress. The award-winning piece titled, "As the First Out Trans Person in Congress, Sarah McBride is Ready to Fight for Us." And it explores McBride's historic journey and her legislative priorities while humanizing her beyond her gender identity. McBride praised Wiggins as a world-class journalist, capable of capturing both the political weight of the moment and the humanity of his subjects. The 37th Annual GLAAD Media Awards, held in Los Angeles, celebrated excellence in LGBTQ+ representation across media. Wiggins' victory underscores the critical role of independent queer journalism in providing fair and accurate representation during a period of significant political change. Yay, 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 Christopher Wiggins. So just want to make sure that we understand that Wiggins is committed to amplifying untold stories, especially as the second Trump administration policies impact LGBTQ people. Now I want to talk about McBride, if I may. I got a couple of things.
He did.
Yeah,
and I'm going to mirror a lot of what he said. He talked about how McBride determined that she was going to put Delaware first, and that's what she's doing. She is an issues-oriented politician, and she's making sure that she listens to her constituents. Now, she did talk about some low points, and she said low point number one was the bathroom incident.
Yeah.
The Speaker of the House, Little Boy Johnson, banned transgender people from, and I'm quoting a little bit, using restrooms assigned to their gender identity. McBride said, "No problem, I will comply." So what happens to other congresswomen? Congresswoman Bobbert, Bobbert and Mace, both go into a woman's restroom, and they know that they've caught McBride. McBride is in there. We're going to get her torch. What do they call them? Tiki torches lit.
Yeah.
And they go in there and they assault verbally a cisgender woman. McBride said, "Wasn't me." And did they apologize? Of course not.
Of course not.
So
When do bullies apologize?
Yeah, there's that.
bullies don't apologize, exactly. So back to the agenda that this Congresswoman is talking about. She got up in the State Department's face and caused them to begin to, again, allow access to data, not to produce data, but to allow access to data about LGBT human rights violations around the world. And she also pushed to make sure that suicide prevention funds weren't cut. She made sure that individuals had access to means of staying alive. I mean, can you imagine? And this is what McBride is all about, and I love her.
Yep.
Well, I'm very glad, see what I did just there? I'm very glad that Wiggins has been awarded this, that he's been recognized for lifting up stories you might not know otherwise. And, we know who the Congresswoman is, but now to get a deeper dive, a deeper look, and, instead of just admiring the historicity of her just being there, and but to know what she's up to and what she's about, and it's a good job. Representation is so important for, that you see yourself in Congress, in the choir at church, in the short story, in the, whatever, that when you see you up there, someone who looks like you or has shared your experiences, it's just affirming. It's like, oh, I belong here, or at least there's somebody who knows, what I've been through or whatever. Representation is so important. He's provided that, while also this administration is committed to dehumanizing people. And so to take someone they've dehumanized and humanize her and show her as a full person, she's isn't an issue. She isn't a thing. She isn't a problem to be solved or an issue to be debated. This is a person,
yes,
who's working hard for other people. And to get that, now I don't know how many people who need to know that are going to read it. I mean, The Advocate has an audience of, of LGBTQ plus people, but hopefully they get it and share it with their friends or leave a copy in the doctor's office or something, because this story needs to get out. Or, maybe people like the Queer God Squad find it and talk about it. But he's done a good thing, and I'm glad he's been rewarded for it. And I'm glad we now know more about the Congresswoman from Delaware.
Yay.
Right. Yahoo for Wiggins, Yahoo for Sarah McBride. And I think, too, that The Advocate does have a large readership. And I also think that sometimes people everywhere, people in our community and everywhere, just kind of, oh, I don't need to read that. I don't, just whatever. I'm just going to kind of skim past that. But when they see it in, in magazines like The Advocate and in other places and on the Queer God Squad, it's something you can't really ignore. Let's pay attention to this.
Yeah.
Most important.
Absolutely. And that's today with the Queer God Squad.
Thank you for joining the Queer God Squad today. We are here daily at 3 p.m. to have some fun and to discuss what our LGBTQ community is talking about. Please like and share this and other episodes of the Queer God Squad.
Sunshine Cathedral is the world's leading progressive queer church. Progressive, queer, and God are words that naturally should go together. Remember that we are all in this together, and also remember, you are God's miracle and not God's mistake. Until next time, we are the Queer God Squad.